Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good day.
Hi.
It's still 11 a.m. here where I'm at. What time is it where you are, Dave?
It is 8 o'clock at evening. It's prime time TV time. So here we are.
Awesome. Fantastic. And this is primetime TV, in fact.
It is.
Yes.
It so is. You would not believe all the technical stuff that is going on right now.
We do have a lot.
We really have a lot. And apparently you also already saw the contestants just now in the stream, which is cool, I guess.
Yeah. That's okay. So if it isn't obvious from Dave's maybe slightly frazzled look, Dave is running our technical today for us on this stream, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, Dave.
Sure.
Prey is frozen. We're still rolling Prey, so hopefully your computer will buffer all.
Yeah.
So Dave is running the technical, and I am running the people, as we say. So we have 6 awesome contestants, and what we're going to be doing is we're doing a board game design jam today. So for those of you that are not familiar, HABA Games once a year in the US does a game design contest where people can sign up, and we will mail them a box of random HABA bits. And they have some time, they have a few weeks, to design a game and then send it back to us. And then our judges in the German game development team will refer them, or play the games, review them, experiment with some finalists, etc., that kind of stuff. And it's such a fun event, we really enjoy doing, that we decided we're going to try and do it in 30 minutes. So, instead of doing this over a couple of weeks where you have time to play and develop, we have decided to do a game design jam with some of our friends from the board gaming industry, but we're only going to give them 30 minutes to do it. So we're going to see what they can come up with today and see how it goes. What's going on, Dave?
Oh,
You're making noises.
Am I making noises? I didn't know.
You're making faces.
I'm making faces, but I think it's cool that we're doing this. I am very excited for it. I'm very excited for it.
And he's very overwhelmed because he is the one doing the technical. And I just realized the camera that I was using, I'm going to maybe mess up literally everything Dave's been doing by changing the camera. So I don't know if I messed up Dave. Look at the face.
It's good. I'm drinking coffee.
I think we're good.
Totally relaxed.
It magically worked.
Oh,
okay.
That is nice. So,
better camera.
You want to meet the contestants? Is that something you might be interested in?
I think it would help. Yeah,
I
we
think
should
so
definitely introduce our contestants, I think.
Okay, let me see what button it was. I think it was this one. Yes. And they are. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Can we talk now? It's so quiet.
I know. Right,
How to be so quiet
now.
Okay. Yeah, weird.
You are showing such restraint that I am very, very happy.
We're very loud people, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say that personal shade from Dave about...
No, that was not aimed at you. So you all received a box, and we can already see it a little bit on the screens that we are showing you in. Yes, that's that box. I actually have the same box right here. We will take a look at this while you are taking a look at it.
Yes.
In that box is the cool stuff. We have a jury. We don't know yet how we're going to get the jury actually on screen and also with voices. But
we're figuring out this stream as we go.
Yes.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
But until now, I am impressed with what we did here. So.
So let's introduce everybody.
Yeah.
With so many people, I was actually going to tag you all on Twitter, but it just would be way too hard. So I'm going to let you all introduce yourselves. And I think we're just going to go in the order that Dave has on the Twitch channel, which none of you can see. So I will go ahead and run it through.
On.
No.
You don't need to turn it on. It's fine.
Let
Dave
me
and I will
let me do
introduce you, Rob.
let me do it in the sequence that suits me right now. I
Oh
gave
yes,
you,
Dave will do it. Dave,
Yeah.
who shall we introduce first?
let's say welcome to the Netherlands,
Oh,
Rachel and
We
Heinz.
have two people in the Netherlands.
I know, but we have Semi-Coop here, and hi, how are you doing?
Ah, we're doing fine. We're very entertained by all this. Yes.
I am so happy to hear that. Could you tell us something about yourself?
Of course.
Oh, okay. We're Semi-Coop. We do a weekly webcomic about board games, and that's my part.
I was gonna start with names, but
Oh, yeah. That's it.
so no, right. My name is Rachel, or you can say Rachel if that's too hard.
And I'm Heinz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
just to
Oops,
be
right.
very, how do you say that? Not on topic, but you are very good at making comics about board games. That is lovely.
true.
But I just learned that you actually don't draw them yourselves. You have a computer that does that for you.
Oh.
I have.
A robot arm that can actually draw stuff for me.
Yes. It's amazing. What is that?
It's a pen plotter, and you can actually just tell it what to draw, and it will draw it for you. Actually, it's a very convoluted printer, basically.
But you still have to tell it what to draw, so it's not creative itself.
It's not like paint me a masterpiece and it goes on and does things. Sorry.
So all the creativity comes actually from you,
In the end, yes.
which is
not the
exactly
robot,
what
not
we
yet.
need today. Thank you for being our team number one. You are. I'm calling you team number one. So let's see who we have on team number two. Hello, Los Angeles, and again we have multiple teams from Los Angeles.
I was like, yeah.
Which one is it?
the
Paula,
best one probably.
Paula, and Lawson. Hi.
Hi.
It's so awesome to see the both of you right now.
I know Lawson's face doesn't get seen very much on behalf of Things Get Dicey, but he is an equal member of the team. So I've roped him in. I mean, he happily is here. He's actually the one with the designing brain. So I'm counting on him to make
You're
us
just
a
gonna
game that's
you're gonna
actually
sell
gonna.
it.
I'm just gonna make jokes about the game the whole time, and he's gonna actually make a game. I hope.
That sounds awesome. Lawson, what do you do at Things Get Dicey? Are you in charge of the sketches themselves, or?
I give Paula unwanted notes on
True.
her scripts, and I do the cinematography and usually directing on set because Paula can't watch herself perform usually. So, and then I give her unwanted notes in editing as well and do color correction.
He's basically the reason that Things Get Dicey looks good. If you ever watched one of the videos and thought, wow, this is really good, that is directly because of Lawson.
Awesome. If you do not know what we're talking about right now, it is Things Get Dicey, which is a YouTube channel where sketches by the both of them are being presented, and they're about board games, and they are awesome. Please check them out on YouTube.
Link to their channel is in the chat. So I'm linking to all these creators as we introduce them in the chat, so you can go and find them, follow them, check out their websites. Pick your social media of choice to follow them on as well. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Awesome. You are team number 2. Let's see. Team number 3. Actually, Ruel, I don't know where you are based.
Dave, we're actually in the Inland Empire, which is about an hour east of Los Angeles. So
Okay.
we're Southern California, and I just want to say real quick, go Dodgers. We are 2 wins away from winning the World Series. Hi, Nick and Mike.
Wow.
That sounds so nice. I don't know anything about rowing, but I'm very happy for you. What?
I'm here with my family today. My wife Michelle.
Hello.
And our daughter Lauren.
And
So
Michelle's
awesome. I'm
slightly out of
sorry.
frame. Oh no. Hang on, sorry.
I'm
Michelle,
sorry.
The way we have you set up, Dave and I are actually on top of you. It's very awkward. So yeah, just squeeze in with Ruel.
Yay!
Closer.
Thank you.
We're all family. It's all
There we
good.
go.
Oh, that's
There we go.
good. I'm sorry for preparing it like that. But
Don't worry.
Ruel, what do you do?
I do a little bit of everything. I'm a writer, podcaster, live streamer. I also serve on the committees for the American Tabletop Awards and the Tabletop Writers Guild. So I like to keep busy in the board game industry, and thankfully, with the help of my family and friends, I get to live stream a lot of great games as well.
Awesome. And it's nice to have a family that you can play games with. I mean, I am that lucky. T, you are playing mostly 2-player games?
Yeah, Steve and I, we play a lot of 2-player games, especially right now. So yeah, we've tried to teach Ichi, but she just, if there's no food involved, she just loses interest in the game. It's very, yeah. But Ruel has a Twitch channel, and I just linked it in the chat if you didn't know. They're a relatively new Twitch channel. They started a few months ago. And Ruel, if you don't know, does Twitch old school. So they do analog prompts and pop-ups. There's costumes involved. It's a lot of fun. So yeah.
We have a great time with it. We enjoy connecting with our friends and family all around the internet, and can't wait to. We're so excited about today. We have no idea what we're doing, but it's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
Neither do we, so it's cool. We're
team
gonna find it out together.
Number 3, and team number 4 is the Brothers Murph.
All right, we're 4th in the power rankings. So
Dude,
far.
that's okay. I'm okay
All
with that.
I know where we stand.
Top 4,
What's up,
baby.
y'all?
Top 4. What's up? We're the Brothers Murph. First of all, we have already guaranteed Spiel.digital's nominee, and we're going to go for both Kinder and Kenner. First time ever done. First time ever done. We're going for it today.
That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
It's nice to hear that you are skipping the family part, because you're not that much into families, right? You skip that. It's either being a kid or being smart isn't the right word.
A smart kid, yeah.
Nice. Oh, what are you up to these days? I mean, it's Spiel.digital. You must be in Essen.
You just yell on the internet a lot.
We do a bunch of stuff on YouTube, and we're doing a bunch of live streaming as well. We live stream every week.
Yeah, this whole weekend.
Twitch.tv/Brothers and this week doing stuff with HABA and elsewhere. So
we're doing Crew Until Midnight, which Emma started, which is awesome. We'll actually be on HABA again in a couple hours playing some Kruba. So, but yeah, we live stream here on Twitch multiple times a week. We have a YouTube channel. We're part of a couple different podcasts. We do a lot of different stuff. It's real fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's just all about promoting the hobby and trying to get more and more board gamers and creating safe, awesome spaces to play those board games.
Yeah.
That's our goal.
That's it.
Death by Monsters is a podcast, but it's not really promoting board games. I don't know how you thought that.
We talk about board games sometimes in there, but yeah, it just happens to feature people from the board game industry. But yeah, it's not anything about
board game podcast are you on?
Which one? I don't know. Which one are you on? You talked first.
Yeah, which one are you on, Dave?
Which one are you on, Dave?
Which one are you on, Dave?
We are also 4/5 of a certain podcast called This Game is Broken.
Yeah. Exactly.
This Game is Broken. That sounds like an awesome podcast. I will check that out. You are team number 4.
Top 4.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there's things popping up on my screen. Could you take over for a second, T?
I will take over. Okay, so team number 5 is Omari. Hello.
Yes, there you are.
So there we go. Everybody was like, pause, because our contestants don't actually know when they're on the big screen. They just know we told them to be prepared to be live at all times. So that was very good. Very good job. Hello, Omari. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Omari Akil. I'm a game designer primarily. I also started a publishing company with my brother, and we make games, and I think they're cool.
Yes, you do. And you currently, I believe, have a Kickstarter going right now, don't you?
We do, actually. Yeah, our second game is called Hoop Gods. So we're trying to bring street basketball into the board game scene. And yeah, we launched on Wednesday and we funded on the first day. Super excited about that. And we're about to hit our first stretch goal maybe during this show, if anybody backs. So that'll be awesome.
That's fantastic. I've actually just linked to the Kickstarter. Sorry, I'm grabbing myself more coffee. I just linked to the Kickstarter in the chat, so if you're interested in checking that out. But you also designed Rap Gods, if people are familiar with that game. So yeah, but some people in the chat are saying we're cheating because we have a game designer. But it's a game designer by himself, I will say. You know, normally, Omari, you design games with your brother, and you work closely.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to be solo on this one, just yourself.
I feel challenged by this. Don't worry. 30 minutes is crazy short.
Can we make sure that Omari has his phone switched off, that there are no messages from brothers getting in? Just making sure.
Oh, all right. Airplane mode.
You should be in a bubble right there. Omari, you are team number 5, and that leaves the last person who was actually streaming today, except for this one, and it's Emma. Oh, it's me.
Hi. Are you Emma?
Emma and Dave switched on the Twitch. So Emma, you're on camera, but you're tiny while Dave is big.
And I can't see a way
here in my tiny box.
Even removing myself. Wait, I should have a button for this. You talk
Dave
a little bit.
Yeah, while Dave works on that, why don't you tell us about your channel? Because you were literally just streaming. You came off the internet and came running into the green room digitally, and you did a great job turning your set around. So yeah,
my tripod is still on. The game is on the floor.
Wipe the game.
Game is gone. I grabbed the kit from the other side of the screen and I sat down. I didn't even have time to go to the bathroom, which I am now regretting.
We got a one-up on Emma.
What?
We have a one-up on you now, Emma.
Yeah. I will lose time by going to the bathroom at some point. So I have hydration stuff, but I don't think I should go. But I did bring a teammate, so I'm not completely alone.
There we go. And Emma is Emma. What is it aside from streaming on HABA, the Fiverr Findin' games? What is it that you do?
Well, I stream on my own channel as well. I play video games or board games with Girls Game Shelf, or I knit or embroider or do creative stuff on my Twitch channel. I have the Pointless Parrot podcast, which features people from the board game industry, but it doesn't necessarily go, the talk is not necessarily about board games because it's pointless. I am completely gone from the screen because the parrot just cannot sit still.
Yeah. Well, and I'm going to leak, you actually do quite a number of things because your Twitch is under your Twitch username.
Yes, exactly.
Apparently, you are currently streaming the Incorrigible Party right now, just as an FYI, on Twitch. Maybe you want to host while Dave figures that out. But
I was hosting, but I think it just automatically changed it.
Yeah, that's no worries. So, but you have a Twitch, and you Twitch games. You were making a puzzle every morning during Spiel, which is
during
very
Spiel,
nice.
yeah.
Yes. And you do things like fix your unicycle on your Twitch
That was
channel?
my first affiliate stream. I grabbed my unicycle and I decided to try and fix the flat tire and I also did that in this tiny corner of my room, and I drove it from one side of the room to the other.
Yeah.
But it's still not fixed.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. Well, if you're interested, Emma does streams, solo plays, play-alongs. She does video game streams. You do minis painting. You do lots of content that is just kind of nerdy. And some would say it's pointless, but I feel the fun is the point, and you succeed. So.
And I am trying to set up, everyone is, the pandemic hits everyone at some point, and I want to create more, recreate GIFs on... And I have so much plans, but so little energy.
So many plans, so little time. Yeah, awesome. All right, well, you are team number 6. So we are, Emma's streams are also very relaxing. Emma's streams are my favorite because Emma's in the Netherlands. And so when Emma is streaming for the morning streams on her time, it's like my bedtime. And so I absolutely love Emma's streams as my bedtime relaxation. So if you're looking for a nice chill stream, maybe while you're working or preparing for bed, Emma's also great for that. Also, and I hope I gave you enough time, Dave. It looks like we've fixed it.
Well, I'm just gone now, but that's good in that scene with Emma. But that means that we actually are done with the introductions, and it's time to take that next step. T, what do you think?
I think we're ready. I think it's time for us to talk about the contest. And so what's going to happen is we shipped this heavy box, and Semi-Coop, you all weighed this box. It was, what was it? 2,000 grams.
Yeah, 2.1 kilograms.
Yeah,
But you had more than your box was heavier. We waited while we were chatting earlier today. And their box was a tiny bit heavier than mine.
I don't understand. They should be identical. That's very interesting.
We all have the same thing in them.
Yeah, everybody box should be identical unless something happens wrong in the factory. But so all of these boxes are identical. We mailed them all over the world. To parts of the world. So we have some in the Netherlands. We have some in 2 sections of the U.S. 3 sections of the U.S. I forgot I'm there too. We have a box in Germany. So what's going to happen is we are going to do a big countdown, like a 3, 2, 1 thing. The designers, our contestants, will have the ability to open the box for the first time ever. They will do the box, go through, and they will have 30 minutes to come up with a game design that the HABA game development team will judge. So the rules of the contest are you may only use the game components that are in the box. You should have everything you need in the box. If you need tools for some reason, you are welcome to go fetch tools from your house as long as the tool does not feature as like a component in the game, if that makes sense. The tool can help you make or modify what's in the box, but you can't use the tool itself. So that is that. And in addition, we expect high quality print ready art and illustrations. So no, we don't expect the theme. We would like when the judges are when you present your game to the judges, you'll have 2 minutes to present your game, and we would like to know a little bit about the theme and what the goal is. And you don't necessarily need to use, how can I say this? You don't need to come up with a theme that exists within the components, if that makes sense. So you could say the theme is this, and we will use our imagination to apply the theme to the component. All right, so don't feel forced into here. Yes. So in addition to that, you also will need to have a title for your game. The title is very important. And the game needs to be able to be played with 2 to 4 players. Okay. 2 to 4 players. No solo games. 2 to 4 players is the player count. If you want to do more players, that's fine. If you want to say it can be a 1 to 5 player game, that's fine too. But it needs to at least contain a game for 2 to 4 players. So a title, a theme idea. As far as the age target group, I would say kind of the HABA middle range, the 5 and up, if you would please. So no super involved stock market trading games, that kind of thing. Stick to HABA.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. 30 minutes, an intense economic development game. Everybody go!
So title 5 and up, 2 to 4 players. What did I miss in my notes?
Just some sort of theme, story. Yeah.
Okay.
So there needs to be some sort of story or theme around the game. Yeah. So, all right. Is everybody feeling prepared? Any additional questions from the contestants?
I don't feel prepared at all. Yeah. They are out. No. The answer is no.
No. Okay. All right. Dave, how are we feeling? We feeling ready?
I think we should get this game going.
Let's tape.
All right.
We're gonna do this tape.
It is tape.
There's
There
tape,
is tape.
yeah.
Yes, there is tape. But you might be able to pop it. I think I popped my tape. So,
That's
all right, here
valuable
we
time.
go. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay.
Yeah.
If everybody wants to get the tape ready,
Yeah, I want to get the tape ready.
I will allow the tape to be ready.
It's valuable
Everybody
time. We need that time.
I don't have a
Very important.
Okay.
All right. Emma,
Yeah.
are we ready? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yes.
3,
2, 1.
1.
Go!
Open your boxes.
Oh my!
Right. Everybody has 30 minutes. Okay. There's a lot in here, and I'm going to slowly move everybody now.
So, yes, team is going
Hang on
to
a
try
second. This is going to take me a little while.
one at a time. mute everyone so we can actually have a conversation without us hearing everything that is going on in all their rooms. All
They're
those rooms right over there.
There we go. All right, they are all
Slowly.
muted. Now I will go through and deafen them.
No
so
box.
they
I
cannot
do hear some more people.
What is all this?
Do you? Who do you hear? Should just be up.
Okay.
Are the voices in your head quiet?
No, they are not. I hear
Oh, no.
What is all this?
Oh.
I don't know. It's just
So that means that I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
do this.
Go around and antagonize people.
Got like some
It should be.
I
Oh, what?
Okay.
They're hard to have.
I got it. I muted some people the wrong way. We're doing some technical stuff with Discord. We're all learning together. All right, there we go, Dave. How are the voices
Okay.
in your head now?
They are gone. It's very nice. Oh, but did I now mute you as well? Yes, I did. I did mute you as well.
It worked.
I did.
So-
I muted you as well. It was fun. Oh, that's nice. Look at those faces. Look at them being
They're excited.
busy.
Look at them going.
Yeah.
All right, I'm opening my box. Let's show the audience what our contestants have to work with.
Yes, let's do that. Let me add this screen right here on the bottom. Well, you can all watch the other ones. We can have
Yes.
a peek without hearing all the stuff that they're dealing with. So we have some huge dice with hands on them and bears and numbers. That's
so these
cool.
dice are rather large. They have a bear and they have 1 through 5, it looks like. And the bear is where the 6 would be. And there's that one. Then there is another large dice that has numbers 1 through 5, but the numbers are represented by little hands. So 1, 2, so they can count with that. And then we have the same idea, another dice, and the numbers are the written Arabic numbers. So that's a fun one. Those are the dice. I like those dice. They're nice big.
I have opened a bag with loads of animals in them. I have a rooster.
Oh.
Really, there's a witch in them as well. A mouse. An egg.
There's 2 bags of wooden bits.
Hoo-hoo. This is exciting.
This is great.
Emma
helped pick this in
found
here, but I didn't-
a parrot. Emma found a parrot.
We included the parrot especially for Emma. We did make sure there was a parrot.
There are 4 different parrots in them. 4 colors of parrots.
Yes, there's a
nice.
game that has parrots, and we knew Emma would want some parrots, so we made sure that Emma got some parrots. So we have these of wooden bits. We have 2 full boxes, and they're very random. We have like a piece of bread from the play food section of HABA. We have an egg, a little wooden egg. We have the parrots that Emma is very excited about. So we have the 4 parrots.
Crayons. We have crayons.
Oh, yes. We have a box of, we would say colored pencils, because there's pencils on this one. But we do have a box of colored pencils, so they can color if they need to add some color.
I've got cool
Do you have this
stuff.
the yellow punch board? Oh, yeah, you're looking at those.
Yes, I am looking at those. It's people giving each other kisses. It's got some winter tiles, and they are all HABA on the back, so this could be a thing.
Yeah.
This could, but
This is lots of different stuff. So there's like music symbols on the back with HABA, and then on the front there's like objects and people, and there's a baker and some sugar cubes. This is a very random mix of tiles with objects.
Yeah, interesting.
Lots of options on that. Lots of different options.
You told us about something in the bottom. There's 4 blank pieces of paper. That's always nice.
Yes, so if they need to take notes, they can do that. We have to have a bag of gemstones, shiny gemstones. And then this big thing. What's in the big thing?
Yeah, I think you can design the insides of a house with it. I've got a lamp.
Oh, yeah.
I have something that could turn into... This is actually awesome material.
Is it turn into... Oh, it turns
really
into
cool.
a couch!
Yeah.
I know what this is from!
Awesome.
So, there's a pen as well. There's a little HABA pen so they can take notes and write with the pen as well. So all of these components come from HABA games, various HABA games. We did pick some games that are more available in Germany, not available in the US. Oh, there's also a deck of cards that matches the living room set.
Oh, really?
Dave is building the furniture.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm pretty sure that this will be all that Nick does. This will be
It's
Nick.
just build furniture.
He will just build the furniture and be happy with it.
That's funny. Well, and there's no instructions on how to build furniture, so if they can do that, I'm very proud of them.
Yeah. This is a big. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is where you build the house on. So this could be your playing area.
Yeah. So we do have the living room board. So if they want to have a board or use they could also use the other side of the board, that kind of thing. So awesome. I think it looks like some of our contestants have laid out everything. Some people, Nick and Mike are laughing a lot. I don't know what's going on over there. I think maybe we should swing into some of our teams.
Yes, let's do that. Let's start with team number 1, Rachel and Heinze. And
let me unmute them while you do the video part. So I will make it so they can start hearing us again. And now I will unmute them because they know we're coming in to say hello and check in on team number 1. Hello. Now you all are muted and you just need to, there we go. Hello and welcome.
Hi. I think
how's it going?
Why normally you get like a month or more for this.
Yes, there's a lot to do. Dave, we still have the 6 panel on top of their view, by the way.
Oh, that's true. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes, there they are. Yes, now you should be good. Yep.
There we go. Awesome. Yeah. So you've gone through, and I see you've already done some sorting.
Yes.
Of the components. Do you have any initial thoughts?
Well, we have some dice, which is always nice. We have some things we could place on a board, and we have a board with cards that match that board. So we were thinking a children's version of Wildlands, maybe, but that might be a bit too much in such a short time.
Yes, 30 minutes is very tight.
So I think we're just gonna keep sorting to see what we have, and then sort of decide like this is gonna be a memory game or a dexterity game or a rolled dice against animal game.
Yeah. Well, and you do have, it's a short time period, but I feel like you all can come up with some quick ideas. It sounds like you've already come up with some ideas and thrown some ideas away. So I think you'll be good to start. The fact that you have some ideas is a great starting point. Having too many ideas is a good, I feel, starting point for a quick contest like this.
Right.
So
narrow it down, please.
Yes. All right, so we'll leave you to it. I see you've already built the furniture, which is fantastic. I was attempting to build my table, but I got distracted. So awesome. All right, well, we'll swing through and say hi again and check up on you soon, but good luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and make it so we're not distracting them anymore. And now, are we going to head to Team 2?
Yep, let's do that. Team 2 is about to get a visit. It looks like they're fighting. Are they fighting, or is Paula saying sorry for something that she hit Lawson with something?
I've got to, let me introduce them. So we're going to swing through and say hello to Team 2. Hopefully there's not a fight going on. Hopefully we'll
It looked like
see
it.
what's happening.
No, Paula saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I hit you with the dice." But no.
What is it going?
We're actually, I feel like, well, this doesn't really count as an animal.
We immediately hit on
true to form. We're doing a bit of a parody.
So we saw the goose meeple and all of the household items, and had this idea based on the Untitled Goose Game video game, where you're trying to steal a bunch of stuff and sort of harass humans. And so we're going for a little bit of like a combination of that and like an animal farm.
A family-friendly animal farm.
Family-friendly animal farm, where the animals in the farm are trying to create their own society, and to do that, they need to take a bunch of stuff from humans. And so it's a little bit like set collection. It's a little bit hidden roles. Different animals can do different things. So
and maybe based on, this is all we're in the beginning of the idea, obviously, but maybe
obviously,
action a player is taking, the other players can go, oh, I think you're the pigeon, and then they give, because the pigeon did this action, and it's loose right now, but that's kind of where I'm at. And
well, we're like 3 minutes in, so you already have a great foundation for 3 minutes in. I feel 3-4 minutes. So this is really good. I'm excited. The chat is excited. Crystal has yelled "Untitled Goose" in caps. I'm really glad I turned the mod off for the caps lock.
We understand there might be some IP issues with the Untitled Goose, so we're probably gonna stay. That's just our design inspiration, but
no, it's fine. Yeah. Don't worry about IP stuff.
I explained to Paula what Animal Farm was about. I was like, we can't go too heavy into Animal Farm.
Yeah.
It ends with cannibalism.
Yeah, that part, we don't really like cannibalism at HABA. That one, we draw the line on that. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like when you do the junior version of the musical Into the Woods, you literally only do the first act where it ends on a happy ending. You don't do the second act. It's basically that.
Yeah.
As a board.
It's a fun.
As a board game. There we go. Yeah.
We'll see how it morphs.
Yeah, well, and I wish you luck. Well, I'm really excited to loop back and see where this idea goes. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and deafen you all again, and we'll move on. Enjoy. Good luck. Alrighty. So, Team 3, you're going to have to remind me who Team 3 was.
Team 3 is Ruel.
Ruel, that's right. Oh, the family's going. All right, here we go. Let us bring them in. So let's swing through and check on Team 3. Looks like they have the tiles punched out.
Yeah.
Everything on it.
We're Team 3. Yay.
Yes, you are Team 3. How's it going?
Good so far. So we have our theme already. Should we announce that?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes. Please let us know.
This dog here, we're going to pretend it's our pug Bruno. So this is going to be a game about a pug, our pug Bruno, wandering around, getting into adventures and misadventures.
Okay.
I like this theme. I like that it's close to home as well. Yes.
Definitely, yes. We love our pug Bruno, and we want to honor him by making a game about him. We don't know if it's going to be any good, but it's going to be fun.
I mean, every start someplace, and I think you all have a great inspiration, a good foundation.
Absolutely.
You're very familiar with the topic, so I think this is good.
Yeah, he is sleeping in the studio right now. So
yeah, and we have some people in the chat using their Bruno emojis that they have from your Twitch channel. So that is fantastic. I love it.
Thanks, folks.
Oh, that one's cute.
And we have a working title for you. It's a Bruno's Bark Venture.
I like that one.
It's a working title.
Bruno's Bark Venture. Crystal Thunderhawk. That sounds awesome. Thank you.
Yep, Crystal is on it with that name. That's a great one.
Yeah.
We have also, as an alternative, Marcus, who's a judge. So maybe this is, I don't know, Barking Adventures of Bruno.
Oh,
could be a thing.
I have a big fan of alliteration. So yes, that's another contender.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Okay. All right. We're gonna let you all run with the idea. It looks like you're all working hard on it. So thank you very much. We'll swing through and check on you in a bit.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Wow.
How much? I know they all are on it. How much time have we used already?
We are halfway. We are literally halfway. You were saying, 3 minutes, 15 minutes are 15 minutes, 40 seconds. I don't know if you can see it, but Emma is just taking this in a theoretical way. She's just making notes. I like that. Everyone's like, oh, look, and this
Good
is
way
happening.
to start. Yeah.
But no, she's just making notes. And it looks like she's rolling dice. What should I do? Do I go this way or that way? Let the dice decide where I'm going with this. I like that. It looks awesome.
Looks like she's going to do some checks. All right, let's check in on Team 4. That's the Brothers Murph. I remember now.
That is the Brothers Murph.
Let me pull their audio in so that they know we're coming to check on them. The Brothers Murph, Team 4. How's it going?
You, Nick
Here's
would
the
be
thing.
great.
Our game's called Donkey Vault.
Well, I mean, that's one of the games we're playing.
Just
anyway.
telling you right now, it's all you need to go to the next team.
It's featuring a
Go to the next team.
Okay.
Just go to the next team. There's no need.
Okay, I guess we're going to go to the next team.
Okay, sure.
No?
we do have an idea. We have a carnival theme, and you're basically trying to get tickets to then turn in at these carnival rides, kind of carnival, like, the carnival Barker games and stuff like that. And then you're essentially going to be trying to get prizes, which are going to be these tiles. And essentially you're trying to get and stuff. And there's different size animals. So you got a donkey. We got a little vault. You got to try to get in. So donkey vault. Boom.
Damn.
Nailed it.
That's tickets. That's tickets right there.
And there's a bunch of there's a couple different games. We're sussing them out right now, but it's a kind of carnival theme.
Lots of dexterity.
Because
Lots of dexterity.
We're
so
getting
it's
there,
like,
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're trying to work out the different games right now, but donkey vault. It's coming together.
It's good. And I like the enthusiasm and confidence. The confidence is key.
That's all we got, really.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave you to it and go check on the other team. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, donkey vault. I like it. We're going straight there. All right. Let's swing. Omari's he's very organized. It looks like he's made a board. Let me click over.
Yeah.
Here we go. Checking in on our designer, Omari. Here we are.
Oh, hello.
How are we doing?
How's it going?
Good.
I mean, I think it's going pretty okay so far.
Yes.
You've
made it. Yeah, and you've laid out a board. We have the meeples and some sort of map with the tiles.
This looks
I'm
really
liking this.
Complicated. It looks complicated.
It does look complicated, yeah.
I don't think it actually is going to be all that complicated.
Well, no, it's fine,
But
and it could be. Yeah,
we'll
it's
see.
one of those, when you teach it, we'll maybe just know it immediately. So, yeah.
You probably will. I want it to be that easy. I'm hoping that it's going to be that easy.
Do you have a theme idea or a working title?
Dude, I have a theme and a name already. I did. I figured out both of those.
Tell us.
Yeah, I mean, the components are just so good. It just kind of hit me. So this game is going to be called Crumb Snatchers. And basically, there's this sofa here. And unfortunately, somebody left the door open. And all the animals can get in. And it's going to be a race to try to see who can get the most crumbs off of the couch. And so, yeah, that's my theme and title. And everybody gets to control all the different animals. But you score points by getting crumbs off of the couch. So you just have to get there, and your animal will get crumbs. So that's the idea.
Wow.
I kind of know how it works.
That's
So
awesome. Well,
I'm
it's
trying
a
to figure
great
out-
start. Yeah, no, that's a great start, and it's a great. You've gotten really far. We're doing pretty good. The time, I think we have like 10 minutes left.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
12 minutes left. Yes.
12 minutes left.
12
All right,
minutes
we'll
left.
leave.
That feels
we'll
okay.
leave it to you, or leave you to
I'm
it.
not
I should say.
panicking.
Yeah.
That's important. Don't panic. All right. Oh, the map is, He's sketched a board and everything. Oh, Emma has walked away real quick. I think Emma has given in to the bio break need. That's all right. We'll sit and talk for a second.
There
she was getting a tool. Oh, she's doing some interesting building things. Let's swing in and check on Emma now that she's back.
Yeah.
All right. Emma's had to go get some scissors.
Yeah.
Had to get some scissors, and so now Emma.
What are you doing,
How's
Emma?
it going?
You're not
Can you
using
hear
the
me?
pieces.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, good. I need to. I put on some relaxing music, so I can.
As you do.
I don't blame you at all. Yes, you should. Yes.
Yeah, I had to get some scissors. I am gonna get some tape next. So yeah, what do you want?
Well, it looks like you
Yeah.
accidentally threw the components away and are now working with the punch boards.
No. I have you cannot see, but I have my components here.
Oh, okay.
They are just. Let me just. Here you go. You will not be able to see my face, but here's what I'm working with.
Okay. Thinking outside the box with some of these components, which I love. I like that Emma is using this. I like that.
Yeah,
I have to use the parrots. That is necessary.
We included those just for you, Emma.
Yes.
We made sure there were parrots in this game for you.
Yes.
Prey is saying Emma definitely looks the most relaxed person. Are you?
I am not relaxed. I don't know if you can see how red my face is, but I'm trying to be relaxed. But What do you want to know? Where I'm at or what I'm thinking about?
Do you
Or-
have
Yeah,
a
just-
working title? Do you have a theme? Something like that?
I have a theme and I have a concept.
Tell us.
Okay.
Of so you see these cards, they have the music notes and the strings, and I want to do a kind of like music kind of game. That's why I have these papers. These rocks are representing music notes,
Ooh.
and they're for basic children's songs. Like I don't know the English word right now, like the English song, but Vader Jacob. So
Yeah.
very basic. But then they need to collect the notes, and they will learn music in a different way.
Yes, yes. And Adrian from HABA is saying that Emma needs every minute to extend the time. So we I think we should add 5 minutes at least, Dave.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, if you need to do a bio break, please feel free.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
When you go get the tape, go ahead and
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, all right.
Because I wanna have the parrots like they I want something to
to put
Yeah,
them on
no.
so
Have
they
them
can
on, so-
stand. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
excited to see how that goes. All right, we're gonna leave you to it and head off
Yes.
to chat. We're gonna spy on everybody else now. I think
Yeah.
that's a good time, Dave.
I think
Let's
so
check
too.
in and look at everybody and give them all some extra time. This is I like how everybody has laid out and is using everything differently. Everybody's using a different part of the game in an interesting way.
Yeah,
I think only
The brothers Murph are the only ones who are using the living room as like a game board.
Well, I think semi-co-op might be as well now.
It
We
doesn't-
checked on them very early. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, of course.
It looks like they have the board laid out.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
Yeah.
And is that memory what Paula and Lawson are doing?
I think maybe they look to have laid out the tiles in a grid, and they're talking about the order of the tiles and how they're presented, and maybe moving things around.
T, would you have a go-to mechanism that you really like that if you had to do it, that you would really go for that, try to make that work?
I tend to usually do kind of set collection ideas. I like ideas to gather things.
Yeah.
So do some sort of action to pick up things and kind of complete sets. So I would probably, looking at these components, try to figure out a way to make almost like a goal of like trying to get a certain object and you have to go find it somehow or that kind of thing. That's
Yeah.
how I usually go to and think of when I think of trying to make up a game really quickly. How about you? Do you have anything you kind of lean towards that you, with these pieces, that you kind of thought you might want to go for?
I really like the idea of, but Omari is kind of working with that, of trying to steal gems or gather gems, maybe not steal them, but
They're very shiny, the gems.
yeah, they look so lovely, and so that's something that I think I should go for. I have some ideas what I really like and have never seen in a mechanism. It's a game that we used to play on birthday parties where you have like 10 pieces of candy and one person leaves the room and one of them is forbidden. So you can have as many candy as you can take one at a time until you hit that hidden candy, and then everyone is like, no! And then you're done taking candies. I really like that idea. I thought, oh, it would be nice to play that with these gems. But that's just a basic idea.
Now I want you to try and teach me that game with the gemstones. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Could we recreate that over stream? That seems like that would
Sure.
be super
No, that
fun.
would be pretty easy. That would actually be.
I also, you know what I realized, Dave? We introduced everybody, but we didn't really introduce you and your channel.
But we didn't introduce you.
Well, I work for HABA, so I think everybody knows that one. And you have been working with HABA for Spiel.
Yeah.
As the German host, because you speak German and Dutch and English.
And Italian and Spanish and French, apparently, because I did
apparently
streams with them while they were explaining the games. I was doing their hands, which was very interesting.
Yes. But
Yeah.
Dave, you and your family have been streaming for the last several months every weekday and most of the weekends. You stream on Saturdays as well.
Yeah.
And you've been doing play-along games
Yes.
every day.
We started out as the moment lockdown hit, I knew I'm out of a job because we work in theater and I do love board games, and I actually got a chance because my shows were canceled for the weekend, but lockdown wasn't starting yet, and we had AirCon in England, which had all my podcast friends, which are the brothers Murph and Paula Deming and Matthew Jude there. So I hopped on a plane and went there. It was the last thing that you could do, that you were allowed to do. I spent the weekend at AirCon with them, playing games and having fun, all washing our hands like crazy. And on my way back, lockdown hit in England, in the Netherlands, in Germany. So that was the start. And I told Mike back then, I think I'm going to start streaming. I think we're going to do that. And that's exactly what we did. And we haven't stopped. Every day we are on. Every day. And
every day it's a game that your audience can play with you.
Yes. And there are loads of games that are out right now. There are still new games that are popping in. And some games we have transferred into making mega games out of them. And it's awesome. And it's on Loserpalooza. So if everyone's here, then who wants to play with us or follow us, please do. Loserpalooza is our
and they stream every day at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 p.m. Central European time.
Yes, and don't get all too hung up on those times, because tomorrow it will all change. Because
yes. Tomorrow in Germany there is a time change, and it takes 2 weeks for the US to also do the time change. So the times will be changing. The best thing you can do is also just go to his stream and follow them, so you will be notified when they go live, and you can play games with Dave and Ilka and Bo occasionally.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I think we have sufficiently killed enough time to give them some extra development time. What does the timer say?
3 minutes to go.
3 minutes to go. Oof, I feel bad with the 3 minutes to go to go in and interrupt them. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I
have not given them the extra time yet. I only gave the 3 regular minutes are still there, and then we could add 5 more, making it 8. That is...
I think that's okay. I think that's a good idea.
I think so too.
Okay, so should we swing through and do just a vocal time check for them all? Okay,
let's do that.
Then let's start with Team 1 and see how they're doing. It's been a while. We checked on them in the beginning, and they were just starting with ideas. So let's swing through really quick and let them know. Hello, Team 1. How's it going?
We might have sort of an idea.
Yahoo!
It's fun.
Well, we'll find out here pretty soon. We actually are extending the time by a little bit, so you have about 8 minutes left. Just an FYI.
No, that should work out.
Perfect. All right. Okay. All right. We're going to leave you to it, and we're going to swing back through it. But just so you know, you have about 8 minutes left. So actually, let's make this really easy so I'm consistent. We're going to go until 5 minutes after the hour.
Okay.
So you have 10 minutes. We're just going to make it easy. 5 minutes after the hour. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. All right. I figured that would be easier, Dave, because then every time zone, it's just 5 minutes after the hour.
Very true. Very true.
Because we have a lot of time zones in this contest. All right. Team 2, I have to remember. Paula, yes?
Yes.
All right. Let's swing in with Team 2 and do a quick checkup and a time check.
We were just wondering how much time we had left.
We're actually going to extend it, and because of time zones, we're going to make it really easy. You have until 5 minutes after the hour.
Okay, so we got 10 more minutes.
Yeah, little under 10 minutes. How is the titled Goose Game going?
I think we're gonna stick with Animal Farm. We just had a discussion on whether or not we should call it that, and I said I just wink to the grown-ups playing the game. And then it also, in a sense, promotes literacy, because one day the kids who've been playing this are going to see that game and go, wait a minute.
The book, you mean?
Well, they've been playing the game, and then they're going to see the book. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And then I think we've removed the hidden role aspect from, it was one too many things.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no longer trying to guess what kind of animal you are. It is a cooperative game. Different animals can do different things. You can get caught by a farmer. We've just made a pen to keep the animals in when they get caught.
Yeah, so it's a cooperative game about animals trying to create their own farm or their own society. And so in
We
order
don't have
to
to do
do
the
that,
full pitch though.
I know,
because we're
I
gonna
know,
do
I
that,
know.
like,
Yeah, you have some time to work on the pitch.
In order to do that, they need to take household items without getting caught.
which is represented here. We've put out this the grid of cards
Right.
here.
So there's different scenarios, and in each one will be like, oh, you need food this time. You need
TV
toys.
remote controls. I
You
don't
need
know.
clothes. So and then the animals can each do different things. Like, so you pick an animal based on kind of a either trying to get a row of tiles or a column or a square of them, and then what happens is the farmer is always patrolling around, and you roll dice to see which line the farmer is going to hit.
Okay.
And essentially that is how you determine whether the animal's caught or not.
We were just talking
Got
about
it. Okay.
There's
Well,
something
hang on. We're
just
gonna
trying
leave you all to it. We have to check in with everybody else still. So you all are on a roll. We're gonna let you be on the roll.
More, yes.
All right. So you have about 7 minutes. Okay. Thank you. They're in it. They're focused and in the flow.
Yeah, they definitely are. I'm trying to solve some other thingies, but hey, we should try and give the other teams as quickly as we can.
As quick as possible. So
Yeah.
I will not even unmute them. I will just come into their ears and I will say, "Hey, team.
Yes, do that.
We're giving you until 5 minutes after the hour. So you have about 7 minutes left. Remember, 5 minutes after the hour is when we will call the time. And I can't hear what you're saying, but hopefully you can hear this. All right. It looks like the brothers Murph are arguing a little bit. I'm going to jump in with them now.
Oh, yeah.
And I will just come into their ears. They're arguing pretty closely. We can't hear you, but you can hear me, and I just wanted to let you know you have about 6 minutes left. We are going until 5 minutes after the hour. So that is what's happening there. We can't hear you again. There we go. All right, and then Omari, let's swing in to Omari. And Omari, we can't hear you, but hopefully you can hear me. This is just me giving you a time check. We are going until 5 minutes after the hour. So you have another 6 minutes. There you go. All right. Who did I miss? I think we got everybody. Hopefully. Ruel, did we check in with them? I don't think I did.
No, not yet.
Okay. Just coming in to tell you all that you have about 6 minutes. We're going until 5 minutes after the hour. We can't hear you, but hopefully you can hear me. You have 5 minutes after the hour. So about 6 minutes, 5.5 minutes until time is up. All right. So, next up, we have a call coming in from the designers.
Yeah, that's good. You can ignore that one.
I will not touch it.
Yeah, exactly.
I will not touch it. So what we're going to do is when the time is up, we're going to bring our game designers in to help us judge. The game designers are... I need to let Emma know that we're doing 5 minutes after the hour. Let me swing in and let Emma know. I'm going to swing in and let Emma know. We can't hear you, but you can hear me. We're going to go until 5 minutes after the hour. So you have 5 minutes. So 5 more minutes. Emma doesn't want 5 minutes. Maybe Emma's done now? No. Okay. 5 more minutes, Emma. All right. So the brothers Murph are very heated. Oh, it's getting heated, I think, on some of these. Yep. So Emma only thought she was getting an extra 5 minutes. Clarification might be good for her. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we did that. I think Crystal, she gets it now. Let me know. There's a little bit of a delay. Let me know, Crystal, if you think I should check in with Emma again. So what we're going to do is when the time is up, we will let everybody know the time is up. Dave's ears might drown. We're not sure. And then we're going to bring in I'm not sure if Ruel acknowledged us. I am not sure. I can swing through again and just do a check, make it where we can hear him. I do want to make sure they know the time is up. Or not up. Hey, Ruel, we just wanted to make sure that you all know 5 minutes after the hour.
Yes.
So 4 minutes. Perfect.
Yeah,
there was no super obvious visual thing, so the chat was that you didn't know. So awesome. All right.
We're there.
Okay, they're good. They are good. And Emma has swung out. Awesome. So we're going to have the design team, the HABA game development team. We have them calling in on another Skype call. And Dave is going to be balancing so much technical. I think because Germany has entered into another stage of re-entered into some stages of lockdown. We originally, when we planned this, the German team was going to be all together in one room, and they were going to dial in together from that room. But they're currently all at home, and so they all are in their own Skype call. So we're going to have another Skype call, I think, with 3 or 4 people joining us. So we're going to have like 10, 12 people on this stream all dialed in. Should be interesting.
Trying to make this work. What probably will happen, T, is that you will be talking to the contestants, and I will be talking to the judges, but the audience can hear everything, but you can only hear me and so
okay. So the judges will have to watch the judging through the Twitch stream?
They have been doing that from the beginning, yes.
Got it. So, but just to let them know, that there will be a little bit of a delay. So when it comes to asking questions, how do we want to do that? If the judges have questions to ask?
They will ask me their questions, and I will tell you the questions. So I'm the in between.
Can the contestants hear you?
Yes.
Through the Discord, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so the contestants will be able to hear you asking. Perfect. Will you be able to hear them in the Discord?
Yes. that makes sense.
This is what happens when you decide to come up with an idea for a contest and a stream, and it's super fun and super awesome. And then everything changes 3 days before the event because certain countries go into further lockdown. So Dave is... Dutch Yoda says Dave is operating like a very old old school phone operator.
It is true.
I'm switchboard, yes. The technical wizardry is amazing. Dave is coordinating so much, and the reason that Dave is doing it is because I can't. When we came up with the idea and we had these things, all of my ideas were not great. And Dave was like, I think we can do this. So Dave is a wizard. Thank you, Dave. All right. 1 minute on the timer. Whew. Okay. I'm a little afraid for my ears and Dave's ears if I mute everybody or I unmute everybody.
I
think what I'm going to do.
Call now too. That's not. This is so weird. There are weird things happening here. I've logged in with a different Skype account, but I'm only getting our main conversation, and I need to get into the other conversation, which is so weird.
You're fine.
It will
Deep
work.
breath. It's fine. We scheduled this for 2 hours for a reason. We have time. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to undeafen all of our attendees. I can deafen you if that helps, Dave. I don't know. But no. I'm going to undeafen everybody. I'm going to leave them muted because otherwise I think I would drown in hearing everybody. So everybody is undeafened. We're just going to slowly do this. And the time will be up as soon as I manage to undeafen everyone. So I have to do this one at a time from a technical standpoint. The power I feel. All right. Everyone is undeafened, which means we are up. Time is up. Everyone, hands off the components. Pull your hands away. The time is up. All right. So now I will do the very slow process. Dave, do we want me to unmute our contestants, or do we want to try and bring the judges in first? Do you want me to kill time?
No, you just do your part. That's good. I'm just trying to get the judges in a separate call.
Okay, got it. So Dave is trying to get the judges into the call so that the stream can hear the audio. Oh, we have a Bruno! Ruel has brought Bruno onto the stream. So we're gonna get the judges in here. And reminder, when the judges come on, everyone will have 2 minutes to present their design to the judges. The judges are actually going to be watching the stream. They've been watching this whole time. So they're going to see your presentation via the... they're going to see your presentation via Twitch. And then if they have any questions for you, the questions are going to go through Dave. So Dave will be asking you any questions about your design. So there is that. And then if we have any additional questions or comments from the chat, we can definitely bring those in. Do you get a Bruno with the game? This is the question from the chat. Ruel is currently muted, so he can't let us know. But I feel like that's something we could do at HABA. You know, just every copy of Bruno Ventures comes with a Bruno. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. We'll have to talk to manufacturing. All right. Dave, how we looking? Concentration face.
It's weird. I have weird things, and
You're fine.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Do you have the designers in your head? Can you at least hear the designers?
No.
No.
Because I'm not allowed to get into a call with a different account. It is so weird. So what weird. I'm gonna do is try to get in with the same account. How about that? That does mean that I could lose everything.
Oof.
That is not true. That is not true. I could actually do... Oh, no, I'm not sure if it's true.
We're doing some technical stuff right now. This is what happens when you start streaming, kids. Is it just gets crazy. High risk, high rewards. So if you didn't know, the way that we're piping video in is we're using Skype. And so Skype has a technology that you can enable. Dave, they say that they can hear you already from something. I don't know what. Maybe the Twitch. The designers are in the chat. They say they can hear you.
I'm going to try and get into this right now. If this is live while I'm doing this, we should be good.
Zoom is better than Skype when you're doing just calls, but as far as like using the video feed into a stream, Skype is better.
I'm getting places. Hi guys, give me a second. I'm trying to get your faces on screen.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Our game contestants are getting extra bonus time to go over their pitches. I love it. That works. The brothers Murph are ready. Bruno is ready, very patiently waiting. The Dimmings are ready. Omari and Emma are as prepared, I believe, as they can be. Emma's sneaking some things. We're just not looking at Emma's feed right now as she sneaks some parrots under the frame. And it looks like Semi-Coop is getting ready. They have a presentation, I believe. Dave is still working, and I'm still killing time.
I can hear them. I can hear them. I can also add the sound to the stream, so that's good.
Perfect.
So I'm going to do that. And please, judges, could you say something nice to everyone? Please let me know if people in the chat, can you hear the judges? Can't hear them. No, that's a no.
Yeah, I have unmuted the Twitch. Cannot there.
Okay, then this is not working, but I am talking to them, so that's good. Dear judges, do you have some time? Do you have some questions? Then I will just be your conduit to the contestants.
Yeah, so we will be using Dave as the funnel to the judges from the contestants. So, all right, let's go ahead and I'm not gonna do things in order. I'm basically gonna say, like, is there a team that feels prepared and ready to present? If you are confident and you want to go first. Oh, Ruel, I see a hand from Ruel. We will go with them first. Does that mess up everything, Dave?
Dear contestant, dear jury, you are now talking to me about how cool you think everything's going, that how you want to test, play all the games, how you think that they are doing so much better than you did this afternoon, which is really awesome because they did their own design contest this afternoon, and my son, 11-year-old, he was the judge of them, and it was awesome to see how that happened. They only had 20 minutes, but now you should go back to your Twitch stream. Make sure that you're listening because Ruel is going to start and explain their game to you. So please, we're going to go through them all at a time. And when one at a time, and then we go back to you, so we can still have some time to get your audio on the stream. Yes.
Yes. So Ruel,
okay,
we're gonna go to you, and you're gonna present to the judges, and the judges are listen and see your presentation on Twitch channel. So that's how we're gonna do that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's the brothers Murph. There's Ruel.
It's good. It's good.
There we go. All right. We're ready, Ruel.
All right. So here's Bruno. Bruno's making a special guest appearance today. This game is inspired by our pug, Bruno. This is Bruno's Bark Venture. And this is a game where you start, it's a competitive game, but you're going to control Bruno as he gets into his adventures and misadventures in the neighborhood. On your turn, the player, you get to choose to move Bruno to one adjacent spot here, and you will reveal the card. If the card has a letter, you may chew this and keep it in your hand. Or you can just sniff it and take a random gem. The gems are worth different points, 1 through 5, depending on what color you'll just randomly choose from here. As you move around, as each player moves around, as you collect the cards, if you get a match, let's see, so I got A, B, C. If you get a matching set of cards, you can turn those in to grab extra gems. So instead of one gem, you may get extra gems. If you find one of Bruno's friends, like, for instance, this pig named Larry Lechon, depending on the number of players, if you find 3 of Bruno's friends for a 3-player game, the round is over, and then you score points, and then you're going to shuffle up the cards and do it again. You can play 2 or 3 rounds depending. We do have an expansion in works. The expansion will introduce asymmetric powers and also combat as well in the encounters, but that's to be determined. But that is Bruno's Bark Venture.
That's fantastic, and I like that you're already thinking of future expansions. That's good. That's good thinking. Yeah. Good planning. Dave, it looks like, has climbed under the table and is back. Dave is still moving around for technical issues, which is fine. So Bruno's Bark Venture. So I just want to really clarify, because we can't hear the judges yet. Oh, Marcus says nice presentation though. But what I am wondering is, you mentioned that you can either chew or sniff. So if you chew, it comes into your hand. And the idea is if you collect a set of cards with chewing, you get more points.
You have the chance to get more points by grabbing extra gems out of here. Otherwise, you can immediately just take one if you sniff, and then you just grab a gem.
Got it. So you can get an immediate reward, or you can kind of hold on to it and hope bigger later.
Correct. You're pushing your luck by trying to collect those extra sets of cards. Correct.
Yes. And Marcus asks, he needs a reminder. What would remind us what a set is, or the cards that you need to get the bigger reward?
Yeah. So on all the different cards, we just had put letters on them. So they're each one has A, B, or C. Except for Bruno's friends, they just have their name. So when you get reveal 3 of Bruno's friends, the round is over. So if you do have a set of, like, for instance, 2 C's, then that's when you get the bonus.
Got it. So you're trying to make pairs of the letters, and then Bruno's friends are the timer for the round. And how many rounds are you thinking in a game?
We're thinking 3 rounds, but again, you can, do more or less depending on your play group. We also have Ducky McDuckface. That's one of Bruno's friends.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, I would like to try and see if the judges are able to talk with the contestants now. Let me do some magic here and put on, let me see, this over this.
Oh.
So they're big, but we can see the judges. I am so sorry, Leah. Leah, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. Please do that. Can you hear the judges? Chat, can you hear the judges?
The contestants cannot hear the judges. I can't hear the judges, but yeah.
I think there should be sound. Markus, kannst du was sagen?
No, it looks like the chat cannot hear them. We heard them for a second, and then...
Okay, so there's no sound, but there's image. Okay.
And Leah, I love how Leah, you're such a good sport.
How about this? Can you, Marcus? Can you talk?
We are talking. Hi, do you hear me? Hello. So, put your hands up for Bruno. Yeah.
And I can hear them as well. Our contestants can hear them. Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic! Everyone can hear everyone. I love it.
Oh, Dave, you are a technical mastermind.
There we go. And Leah has figured out a way to sit to be on camera.
I can relieve Leah a bit.
This is the best. Okay. Fantastic. So, judges, do you have any additional questions for Ruel and their family and Bruno Barkventure?
I took notes, a lot of them, and I think I'm fine for now.
Okay. Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Any?
I think I'm also I'm really interested in that expansion, to be honest.
I'm just focusing on base games right now. Just base games.
I mean, you really have your push your luck element here. You have a really clever endgame mechanic, I feel like. So,
all right.
I really like that. And man, pairing this with the asymmetrical powers for Bruno, I'm hooked.
Okay. All right, Leah, do you have any questions or quick feedback for Ruel and family?
No.
No, but even if I look uncomfortable, it's okay as comfortable.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Ruel and family. I'm going to go ahead and mute you all again, but you can definitely still hear us because you definitely should be able to hear us for this. Who do we want to go to next, Dave? It's your pick.
I have picked team number 1.
Team number 1. So we are going back to Semi-Co-op. Hello and welcome back. Now we can hear you and you can hear us.
Excellent.
Tell us about your game.
Okay, so our game is called What's Hiding Under the Bed. And it's an asymmetrical deduction racing game somehow. The goal of the game is to gain the most courage points. As you move closer to the bed, you're less scared of what's hiding under the bed, so you get more courage points. So the game works with, or a round works, with the person hiding under the bed choosing an animal. For example, I'll be a sheep. I'll be hiding under the bed. And we'll have certain categories that describe the attributes of the sheep. For example, this sheep is fond of sugar. He mostly comes out at night, and he lives in a nice home, for example.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what the other courageous chickens do right now? Firstly, normally they would roll a die. For example, they roll a 4, and they get to ask a question. And if the question is right, so does it have wings? No, because it's a sheep. Then they are not allowed to move forward. If it's does it have 4 legs? Yes, it is. Then they get to move forward. But then it would just be a race from beginning to the end. So at the start of the game, all players will get 5 of these cards and get to pick 3, and then put some courage points of their color on spaces of the board to make it attractive to not take the optimal route, because you will pick up a courage point. If you are the first at the end of near the bed, then you'll gain 3 courage points, and you play a number of rounds so everybody has been hiding under bed for at least once.
Awesome. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Judges, that's such a clever concept. I like the card mapping and how you pick cards to put out the courage points to lure people off track. That's fantastic. Judges, let's see if we can get you on screen. Judges, do you have any questions? Oh, okay, you're back. I was like, we have room for Leah to sit, but the room is gone. So judges, do you have any questions for our designers?
Just one question for clarification. So the players don't know what animal is under the bed in the beginning.
Yes, they don't know.
Okay.
So one player,
Okay,
one
got
player
it.
picks and hides the animal. Yes. Okay. Any other questions?
I like the
from
title
judges?
because in the first you think, oh, it's about monsters or something. Yeah, what's hiding under the bed? But yeah, it's a cute little animal.
Yeah, nothing scary. I like that. You build up the courage. I like that a lot. Robin, Leah, do you have any questions?
What are the courage points? Are those the victory points?
Yes, they're the goal of the game. So the person with the most courage points will win.
Ah, okay. So you just move forward for getting more courage. Okay.
Yeah, so you can pick them up on the board, or if you're the first at the bed, you gain 3 points for being the first in that round.
Yeah. Leah asked, I think about the game board.
No, I asked when does the game end?
So you play around so that everybody gets to hide under the bed once. So there's one sort of like passive round for every player. And once everybody has taken their turn under the bed, the game is over.
Awesome. And there seems to be some sort of delay. There's a delay for the judges seeing it and then them asking, so that's why we keep bumping audio. I will try to make longer, awkward pauses. Okay, thank you very much. Any other questions from the game?
No.
Awesome. I think we're good. Yeah, we have to add that last one. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to Paula, the dimming team next. Let me quickly mute and swap. The technical feats here are fantastic considering this year. All right. Dimming crew, living room, we see and hear you now.
Hello.
Tell us about your game.
Hi, so this game is called Animal Farm, inspired by the classic novel Animal Farm, but in a family-friendly way. It is a cooperative set collection game that is scenario-driven, and as you move through the scenarios, the goals that you're trying to reach become more advanced.
Right. So the conceit of the game is that the players are controlling animals who want to build their own farm, their own society. And in order to do that, they need items from the farmhouse because they want to live like the way that humans do. So on your turn, you select from a group of animals the animal that you want to play as for that turn. And then you're trying to go into the house and get specific items. And that depends on the scenario. So in some scenarios, you need to get all the food. In some scenarios, you need to get toys. In some, you need to get clothes. And it scales in difficulty. So what happens is you pick your animal that you want to go get some things with. So let's say I pick the horse. The horse's special power is they can run all the way along a line and take 2 things from it. So if I was
you should say our farmhouse is represented by this grid of cards that's been laid out randomly.
Right. So there's rows and columns, and so the horse can basically run along the column and pick 2 items. So once you've picked your animal, you roll 1 die for the column or row, and then let's say I get the number 4, and so I have to pick actually which row or column I think the farmer's going to go through. So I put it up here and say, okay, well, the farmer's going to be here
in column 4.
In column 4, but I don't know what row he's going to be in yet. So I take a risk essentially. If I roll the other die after I picked where I want the horse to go, and it results in something that causes the horse to run through an area where the farmer is, the horse gets caught. And then the horse would have to go into the pen for a turn. So another player can't use them on their turn.
And you don't get to pick up the items because they were caught.
Yeah. So the goal essentially is you're trying to pick your animals based on what they can do, based on what quadrants of the board you're going for. So for example, the cow can pick up all 4 items in a square. The goose doesn't actually pick up items, but it scares away the farmer for a turn. so that you can get things without potentially being caught by the farmer the next
Guaranteed
turn.
an item the next turn, yeah.
The rat picks up whatever item is actually where the farmer is. So they just use the farmer's random positioning, but the rat can sneak by the farmer. So that's how they take it. So there's all these different animals, and you can introduce new animals into the game as you go to make it more complex. You have a certain number of turns, and at the end of those turns, if you haven't gotten everything, you lose. If you have, you win.
And
That's awesome.
We've built a lamp and a couch here to represent the farmhouse, which is just going to be a Kickstarter stretch goal. They don't do anything.
It's a Kickstarter exclusive.
But they are part of the Kickstarter, so.
Yeah, just to add some appeal. Yeah, I like it. So just to recap, it's a cooperative game, so everybody's working together, and then you're not assigned specific animal, choose which animal. So everybody can always pick from whatever animals are not currently in the pen.
Correct.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right.
Team to figure out which animal is going to be the right one to try and get this pretzel that we really need.
Exactly. Okay. I think I get it. Let's switch to the judges. Judges, do you have any questions about Animal Farm?
I can try this time.
I just posted one question into the chat.
The column. So the column.
I'm not sure what was the column for again.
So column, the column and row. It's you Paula, Lars, you can explain it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the column and the row, you're rolling the dice, and based on what column and row gets rolled, that's where the farmer shows up. And on that spot, if your animal is there, then you get caught and you don't get to pick up the item that animal is trying to take.
And the animal's powers are such that some animals are able to cover more spaces, which is great if you're trying to pick up more things, but it actually gives you a greater chance for that animal to get caught, which is why like the cow would have a hard time getting into the house without getting caught versus something
And
else.
the strategy kind of comes in because you roll one die first, decide if that's going to be the column or row, and then knowing what risk you might be getting involved with based on what you rolled, then you choose where your animal's going to go. Maybe it's worth placing, the rooster here where we think the column that the farmer might show up, because the rooster can, crow and then scare the farmer away, sorry, that's the wrong power, but yes.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, then I have the question. Are the tiles replaced? Do you take them once you collect them?
Yes, you take the tiles and you replace them. And so the game would be set up, you would pick certain tiles before you start. There's a certain stack, and you're trying to go through the whole thing and get all of the tiles of a certain type within a certain number of turns.
Yeah, so in each scenario, it would say, build your scenario pool from these cards. They'll be marked with different symbols for the scenario. Shuffle them up, lay them out, and then as you take one, you replace them.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So, and the game ends?
Yeah, the game ends if you collect everything you need to collect or you run out of turns. We use one more die with the fingers on it as the different 6 turns essentially that you have to get everything.
And that would vary based on scenario.
All right, perfect. That's it for me.
Awesome. Leah, do we have any questions?
Things do you have to collect in one scenario?
It varies by scenario. It's going to be a certain number. Like if it says all the food or all the food and all the clothes, there would probably be 10 to 12 different things you need to collect over the course of a certain number of turns.
And that would ramp up in difficulty in each scenario. So it would start out pretty simple, and then as you went to the next scenario and the next scenario, it would get harder and harder.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool. Thanks.
Thanks so
Awesome.
much.
Okay. Sorry, I'm leaving awkward long pauses so the lag between calls can get there, but I think we're good. Awesome. Thank you very much. We will go on to the next team who has been gesturing wildly. I've been seeing in the background. The brothers Murph, ready and psyched to tell us about their game.
Yeah, sorry, you can only see our hands. So
yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We can hear you now too.
Yeah.
All right, so
all right, ready?
Yeah.
This game's called Donkey Vault. Bam.
We went with it. All right. Tell us about Donkey.
So, Donkey Vault kind of reimagines a carnival at a fair with all sorts of games, and it's sort of as imagined through the
lens of a
eyes
child.
Of a child.
So the games are kind of weird. It's called Donkey Vault.
So the way this is going to work is every day, there will be 5 days at the fair and the carnival. Every day you're going to get allowance from your parents. You'll have money to spend on the various types of games. And what you want to do is you want to win the games to get tickets so you can ultimately get prizes, which will be your points. And they're super duper cool. Prizes go down from a piece of wheat to a house to a human foot, all sorts of prizes available. And so what we're going to do is each day you're going to have a chance to try each of the games if you wish.
If you wish. They all cost money, though, so you have to kind of manage your money. So we'll start over here. We'll start off with, what's it called?
It's called Boot Scoot Boogie.
Boot Scoot Boogie is what it's called. And this one costs $3. We think it's the easier. And all of the games have multiple different levels if you want to get it easier. You basically are going to take the lamp. You're going to try and flick it through the legs of this large gentleman right here. If you flick the smallest one, you'll get 1 ticket. If you choose to flick the medium one and you succeed, you'll get 3 tickets. If you go for the big old sheep, you're getting 5 tickets. So it's up to you which one you choose. And you can do these up to 2 times, but you have to pay for it each time you do it. And then once everyone has done these, we'll move over to Donkey Vault.
To Donkey Vault, the titular game. So here you have a little bit of a vault here, and you have a small teddy bear, a duck, and a donkey to represent the different difficulties. And what you can do is you can try to go into here.
Vault it off the piece of wood.
Vault it into where it went in, you will get tickets and stuff. So this
one's only $1 because it's the hardest. Getting that donkey in there takes finesse.
It takes and strength.
And strength. Neither of which children have.
So you can do that. Then Nick, what's this game? So now we're collecting tickets.
So this is called Pick a Pencil. So this game right here, we have a bunch of precarious pencils right here, and we have a die labeled run through 6, but the 6, if you roll a 6, you have to re-roll it. You're going to roll it, and then however many you get, this is 2, you have to pull off that many pencils without any dropping off. If you succeed, you get that many tickets. If some do fall off, you have to stop, and you'll get however many you pulled off rounded up. You'll get that many tickets. So if you fail, you'll still get something. Because this one's going to be pretty tough because it takes a lot of, they're very precariously.
It's a finesse game.
And over here we got, Guess the Die?
It's called Guess the Die.
Guess the Die. I forgot to name this one. Nonetheless, basically this one's easy. You're gonna roll a die, put it in here, and you have to guess what's on here. If you get smack on, you get 5 tickets. If you're 1 away, you get 3 tickets. If you're 2 away, you get 1 ticket. So boom, I guess a 5, I would get 3 tickets at that point. And so at the end of the day, once we go through all the games, then we're on our way out. But we've realized there's a whole bunch of loose change on the ground. So then we're going to draw 3 cards per person, and we're going to put money out on the ground on the matching spots. And then everyone on their corner of the board has to flick and try to hit the gems. If you hit gems, boom, you just found another quarter, and you get more money for tomorrow. And then we reset everything. You get your allowance for the next day, and then you go again. And then at this point, again, you can only get each row. Each person can only get 1 thing from each row once. So if you get this one, I can't get this one again. So you have to kind of push your luck, be like, do I want to try and get these higher ones and
get that pizza
not get these next ones? And so you want a pizza oven, human foot, we got a rock, we got a bird, we got multiple houses, or a nice red coat.
The human foot is killing me, by the way. And the chat is also,
takes a lot. You know how hard it is to get a human foot? It takes a lot of tickets.
63. That's also your point.
Is there a chance this game ends up in a thrift store very fast? I mean,
this game is online. This game is perfect theme, perfect implementation, no play testing needed.
We're relying on people.
Okay, and this is of course named Donkey Vault. And so the goal of the game is to get the most money at the end of the week.
To get the most, it's the most points.
Prizes. You want to get tickets. Ultimately,
you're turning your tickets to get the prizes.
Those will be your points. However much it costs to get that. Tickets are not worth anything. So
this one takes 15 tickets. It's worth 15 points at the end of the game.
Yeah,
exactly. Got it. Okay. So you're trying to get the most points, but you earn money during the game so that you have more money to play more games to get more tickets.
You get an allowance, and then you can also find money on the ground, which is the best feeling.
Yeah.
So that is actually, I do enjoy finding money. So let's swing over to the judges.
Are there any questions?
Yes, for the questions from the judges.
We have none. Yeah.
Marcus's brain has exploded.
Yes.
Say, if you want the theme,
Robin,
feel
do you
free to
want to
take it. We'll
start?
take
I hear a lot of laughing from the designers, but no questions so far.
Yeah, why not? Wow. I mean, Donkey World. Donkey World. Sorry. I really like the open world genre embedded in here.
Thank you.
I mean, you have all the opportunities of a carnival you can ever imagine. Man,
Think of the
I wish
expansions.
this game would have been out when I was a kid.
Exactly.
Right.
This game can return you to your childhood. That's just our idea. Is it's just mad dash fun, because this is right here. This is what the inside of our brain looks like at any time.
Brothers Murph, there's been a request. Can you please adjust your camera so we can see your wonderful faces now?
See enough of that game.
No, we love seeing the game, but we also want to see your lovely faces.
No further questions.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So while they adjust the camera, do we have any additional questions from the judges? Yes. Sorry.
Robin said no further questions.
Just some comments.
Sure.
Yeah, you pitched us, I guess, 4 games. How many was it?
Module. It's one
was
game.
really
There's
good.
a lot of mini games.
Between 3 and 6 games, really.
Between 3 and 6, depending on.
But I guess this could be the new classic. I don't know. In Germany, it's the Spielesammlung with Mensch ärger dich nicht and Mühle and Schach and Halma.
Yeah, it's like this box with kids games that are like 100 games in one box, and that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Love it. That was kind of the idea. It's just different mini games, and you can do whatever.
I guess you somehow managed to get the Kenner Kinderspiel because the rules are for Kenners, but the naming and theming are for children.
Hey, ages 5 to 99. We're hitting all. We're hitting
5 to
all.
99.
All 3. I think you're going to get all 3 awards of the spiel on this one.
Time.
Awesome.
Absolutely love it.
Well, we're happy to have been able to pick
say
Bill.
that you get extra points because I've never seen Robert that clueless.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you very much, Brothers Murph. I think this is a strong contender. There's so much to unpack, so much potential. Let's move on.
5 minutes to learn, a lifetime to master. That's what they say, right?
Exactly. Exactly. So much replayability.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next team. Who are we going to? We're going to
Omari.
Let me go ahead and unmute him because no one can hear him right now. Here we go. All right. Hello.
Hey,
I'm sorry you
here?
have to follow Donkey Vault, but I believe in you.
The hardest part is getting my cheeks to work because they're in pain from laughing so hard for so long. I gotta do a workout.
Yeah, we gotta do some facial stretches. Go ahead and tell us about your game.
All right. So my game is called Crumb Snatchers. And what happened is the house to the door was left open at the farm, and all of the farm animals smell the crumbs that are in the couch, which is here. And they want to get to those crumbs as fast as they can to get them. So as a player, everyone can control all of the animals. And on your turn, you're going to draw 3 cards. And based on those 3 cards, you get to pick 1 card and then any animal that has a color that matches. So in this case, I would pick the hot dog. It's brown, and that means I can move the brown horse. And then you get to roll a die and see how many spaces that you want to go. In this case, I got a 5, so I get to move the donkey or the horse 5 spaces. Now the horse is special because some animals ride on the backs of other animals. So the horse has a bird on its back, and what happens when you get to the couch is that the size of the animal determines how many crumbs you get, and those are worth points, and that's how you win at the end. So If I were moving the horse is worth 3 points, but the bird on its back is worth 4. So I'm happy to move that forward, and you follow the lines, and the black line is the normal path. It's just a snake all the way around, but the colored lines are shortcuts for animals of those colors. So I would be able to move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so close. There's a brown line right there. So a shortcut is next for this particular animal. But it's not my turn. It's somebody else's turn. And so they'll get to draw. And the animals are independent, right? So anybody can pick any animal and move it. And what you can also do, once you've collected some of the crumbs on your turn, when it's time to roll, you can give up one of your crumbs to get another dice. So you can actually roll to get more movement. And so in that case, if I roll, and maybe I was moving the horse again, I got 8. So now I can go all the way and get to the end. And the animals that ride on their backs are nice because, say for instance, the horse didn't get all the way in, and I drew some cards, and there's a green, I can sneak that animal in by itself. I don't have to move a brown. I can just get him to the finish line as long as you roll high enough. But it's dangerous because if you don't roll high enough, they can't go straight to the couch without that animal's back. And after every round, the lady with the broom who doesn't like the animals moves 1 space through the house. And if it lands on a space with another animal, it will push them back. Or if you land on a space with it, then you have to go back too. And there's a little more strategy in this game because as you have multiple animals on the board, your movement is faster because you can't be in the same space, so you can jump past other animals and potentially move faster around the board. And once the lady with the broom gets to the end, because she's going to be going backwards, everybody gets 1 more turn and the game ends. And that's crumb snatchers.
Perfect.
Wow.
And it's whoever has the most at the end, crumbs, yeah?
Most crumbs at the end. Yep.
Okay. I like it. There's a lot, and it's another one where you don't own a specific animal. You can pick, or you can control lots of them. Okay, so judges, tell us, do you have any questions?
Leah, you want to start this?
Yeah, do you want to start?
I don't think so. I have no questions because I understood the whole explanation.
Yeah, you did very well at the explanation.
Cool, thank you.
I have one question. When an animal arrives at the end, it's out of the game, right? It doesn't start in the beginning.
That's right. And actually, you collect those animals. That's a tiebreaker. In case there's a tie with the crumbs, whoever has the most animals will actually break the tie. So you just collect those animals when you get there.
Okay, and another question. When an animal on top of another animal moves forward without the animal on the bottom, then they stay separated the whole game, right?
Oh, well, they actually can't move off of that animal unless they're right at the end, and then they can just go straight on their own. But other than that, they're actually stuck to the animal that they're riding.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's
that
a
was
kind of last
my
minute
question as well.
thing.
I was asking if the mounted animals were able to take a shortcut and leave their mount behind. But that is already out.
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, they don't have any shortcuts for them. I think maybe this animal, I went back and forth on whether or not it was riding or not, but we're going to say it is.
Awesome. All right. Awkward lag.
Maybe a future expansion will fix this. But
yes, a future expansion.
Oh, 100%.
I have no further questions. It was a really solid explanation. I mean, it's no donkey vault, but it's really, really solid.
Yeah, it's hard. It was hard to follow that. I felt it, definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much, judges and Omari. Let's go to Emma, who has been very patient. And Emma, let me quickly unmute you. Have to go. Fine. There we go. Hi.
Hi.
You've calmed down?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm like shaking. I'm so nervous.
I believe in you. You can do this. I see you've got your parrots up. They're now on the.
Yes.
They're sitting very nicely. Awesome.
That's
all right. So
just for show, but
what is your working title of your game?
The prattling parrots. I mean, I had to go with a PP word, something called like I look calm. Nope. Something that plays off the parrots words, and all the parrots have their own names already. So the red one is Polly. Let me just show, like, everyone has their own player sheet, so it's not gonna show up. But red is Polly, blue is Patrick, green is Pepe, and red is Poppy. And they are it's kind of a very first game concept where you can just play with your own. Let me start over. Nerves.
So you're fine. Yeah.
You will start make your way down the music lines, and you will collect these notes, and they are laid out in a like basic children's song, like Brother John. I saw in the chat that was the name of the song I meant earlier.
Okay.
And you will roll the die, and to take that many steps with your parrots. So I'm starting with red. This is just because I wanted them on a kind of like starting area.
Yeah.
Stay up, please. It's balancing on a roll of tape and the lamppost thing. Okay, well, it's supposed to be up. So
it's
you will
fine. No. Yeah.
And collect the music note, and you will put that on your own player board. I will just that also has the music notes. It's not going to show up on the red. Let me show the green.
Okay.
And you can put it on the corresponding line you got it from. And you use something along the lines where you want to put them on your music note sheets. And then the next person rolls, and that rolls a 2. And that one... Now Patrick is gonna grab the second one. And so if you roll a number where already a parrot is on the music bar, I just dropped a gem. It will just sit right on top of it, so it would not collect a gem. So you will continue making your way down the music line, and you want to collect as many music notes as you want. And the added bonus of it is trying to learn, like, if you want to learn how to read notes, it's already like, I did not put them up like they have to, but you kind of want to, like, you can practice with your child the variation in tones, and you can sing together, and you can, so it's kind of collecting, and the person that collects the most music notes in the end, like, is the winner.
Yeah, so you could, and you track the notes when you pick them up on your, when you pick up the note, you can say, oh, I don't know music, so I need this game, obviously, to learn the music. But so you would pick up the note, and we would say, or it's the A note, and this is what the A note sounds like, and then we would put that on our player sheet to keep track of the notes that we have.
Well, if it's a game with very young players, you can just be like, okay, I want to collect all the red notes because I am the red player, and don't add in the harder level of, oh, this is this note. But you can make it more difficult the older the players are, and put in more of the music theory as in the notes and like where they are on the lines compared to the other ones.
Well, and it would be one, because it's such a good game, and you have the songs, and they know the songs, they could sing the songs as well, or they could learn the songs if they're not familiar with the children's tune. So they can even, you can add complexity with the songs too, just going.
And that's the expansion. Just make it harder.
More extension. Yes. Awesome. Okay. I love the education factor, and I actually do need this game for learning music theory. So, because all I know is that the song from The Sound of Music. That's the extent of my music theory knowledge. So,
That is,
yeah. All right.
I'm trying to find this gem before I lose it. Well, it's fine. I'll find it in a mess later.
Let's go to the judges. Judges, do you have any questions for Emma about this?
I have one. Do you have to put the gem you collected on exactly the same notes on your sheet?
That's what I wasn't completely out thinking about. I think depending on the level you're playing at, so if it's the young ones, it doesn't matter because you're just collecting the colors. But if you're older, you just want to make the song as long as possible, so you can do the first 2 bars, maybe like the first 8 notes, or try to make it a short song so everyone is possible to get the song ready. And I mean, like with the Brother John, there's like a lot of repetition of the same notes, so that's good to do.
Awkward silences. Any other questions?
The thing I really like about this, I am not sure if I got it right, but is it possible to compose your own song with it? So every player composes its own song by collecting the clue points?
Yeah, so if you would just put the notes if you just like collect the notes and put them, like it would maybe become a weird song, but it would be fun to listen back if you have a musical instrument and then try to play it at the end.
Exactly, I think so too. I mean, of course it would be a weird song, but every player has its own song then, and everyone could sing it and laugh about it. That is cool. I mean, this is a really playful learning.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I like it. Marcus, do you have any questions?
Yeah, the game ends when everybody is in the finish line?
It depends. If you do a song where you are collecting the notes, then the first person to hit 8 notes, or the person with the more complicated games, the first to also complete the 2 like 8 notes or something, or collect all the colors of the song. Depends on the difficulty in the song, I guess.
Okay. And I really like that you used the punch board as a material in the game.
I mean, recycle,
yeah,
right?
That's cool. That's cool. Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, any other questions? I think we're good.
Do we
Okay,
have to choose?
oh, there was one from Robin. I think this delay is
I
killing
have the
me.
judging hammer ready.
The judging hammer is ready. I think that says it all.
Okay, all right.
Do we
So
have
we're gonna let
2
the
minutes
judges
to have one opinion, or
Leo,
So
sorry.
we're gonna have. Oh, go ahead.
do we have 1 or 2 minutes to talk to each
You
other?
have 1 or 2 minutes. One of those. You pick.
Yeah. So we're gonna have Dave. Can you mute them so we can't hear the judges?
Yes, they are muted. You cannot hear
Perfect.
the judges. You can talk amongst
Okay.
yourselves.
So I'm going to bring all of our contestants back in. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating and designing and being so patient as we do everything very uniquely and for the first time here. So you all can chat amongst yourselves. Woo!
Wow.
Yay!
Good
Wow.
ideas.
These were all fantastic. I want to play every single one of these games.
I
Oh my
love
gosh.
the diversity.
Yes.
Emma, I want to make
What's
songs.
really fun is that you can
Yeah.
have the same components, but people's minds are infinitely different. So you come up with
Yeah.
such different things based off. I just love that. I think it's so cool.
So we had an idea for Emma's game
I'm
for
just
like
making notes on my game.
Yeah, we're just designing over here, continuing to design.
you could like hold your camera over the finished music notes and the app would play them or something like that.
It's so I love
Oh,
that idea.
wow.
I love
That's
how
so cool.
on brand I felt like everyone's design was.
Totally.
Definitely.
Yes, this was super great, and I'm on the camera twice, which is great. There's two.
Oh yeah, that's true. I
Um,
can. There.
Yes, I love how on brand everybody's thing was. I love how everybody came up with such different and interesting ideas. I am super impressed with all of you to come up with games that I genuinely do want to play all of them. So the good news is that I have all the components here as well. So I can
We can
make versions of
recreate
your
everything.
Yes, I was taking notes as well. So I can recreate these games and play these all at my own home. So thank you so much. You all should be very proud of everything that you've accomplished in such a short time. It's
Yeah.
a lot of pressure, and to do it on camera, nonetheless. So thank you.
Wow.
Did anybody have anything that they absolutely just hated in the box? Like no, like.
Really? No, we were. I think we used more or less everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Donkey Vault uses everything.
Bun from.
The bun?
It was very odd.
This is
The oddest piece.
Yeah, this. I don't. What is this actually for?
German bread.
It's so cute.
It's German bread, yeah. So we have.
Ja, u zijt bereid? Okay.
Oh, I think the judges may be ready.
The
But we
judges
have,
are ready.
HABA has a whole line of play food. We have wooden play food and
Oh.
felt playthrough.
Nice.
And this is
I
one
like
of the
that.
playthrough breads, but actually the game, there is a game that is like on language skills, and it's got a bunch of little mini games. And the tiles, these yellow tiles, come with the wooden bits, and you mix them together and do all this stuff.
Cool.
So that is what that is a little bit of from. So, all right, Dave, you say the judges are ready.
Yes, they are. Let's get them in here.
Dun, dun, dun. Here we go.
The floor is yours, dear judges.
Hi guys.
Okay. Hi. So how we do we do this? Third, second, first place, or
It's your giveaway.
How do you wanna-
You do it.
You can do runner-ups. We
Okay,
only have
okay.
one. We only have one physical prize for
Three
first.
firsts.
Everyone is a winner in the. Oh, there's 3 firsts. Oh,
Oh.
we'll make more prizes as we need to. You all are the judges. We'll figure it out.
Starbucks gift cards for everybody.
T, do you have something to show right
Okay.
now? Can we show the prize?
I do not have the prize. The prize,
I have
Adrian
it.
at HABA has the prize.
Oh, that's awesome. Show it. Yeah.
Oh no, Marcus has the prize. Marcus has the
oh
prize.
yeah, okay, yes.
What is it? Oh, we don't have the stream up. Oh no, what is it?
Fine.
So this is from Hellberg.
Oh, you put rolling duck.
Awesome.
You perhaps know the duck from HABA, the original duck, and this is the duck from Hellberg's. It's the Does Nothing duck.
Yeah, it's
So it's-
rematch.
Does
But it's a
nothing. Doc.
special edition Germany HABA duck with the Heldberg
Yes.
design. So it's a very special prize, and apparently we're gonna have to get 2 more.
You're gonna cut it into 3 slices.
Oh, and the shirt. We also
And
have the
we have
Heldberg
this-
shirt.
Yeah, with a goose.
That has.
Well, Heldberg's is another branch of HABA in Germany. So there we
Team
go.
up branch. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm for that design. based on
Yeah.
that.
Real
Okay.
Animal Farm.
It's a wide stream. I love it.
Okay,
Oh, I was so excited.
so
about
how do I
Heldberg.
start this? Well, we talked. We were very sure about the last place, but
Wow.
I come to that because it's a special one. Okay, at all middle we have a lot of really great games. So we found everything very good. We had the education game from Emma. We had the Bruno's Bark Adventure, very nice theme. We had the what's hiding under the bed? Yeah, with a nice word. You think about something else, but then it's about nice, cute animals. We have Animal Farm. Perhaps older people will think, that's about the book. But then, perhaps, and perhaps not. Then we have Crumb Snatchers. I think that was a perfect rules explanation. Very well-designed game already. I think we'll need some playtesting.
And we had Donkey Vault!
Donkey Vault. A whole bunch of games. It was everything. It was wonderful, not so wonderful, very good, very bad.
Yeah. It was
so
roller coaster.
Yeah, we'll decided that I'll tell the last and the first place is so the first place is divided, is splitted, but last and first is Donkey Vault, okay? So this is, they made the best and worst game. Okay, so
That's right.
We are on brand.
Okay, so we said Kinder and Kenner, but we meant best and worst. That's what we meant to say. Best and worst.
Yeah. But we decided, as you have two places, we had to take the mean of this.
The middle. Yes, the middle of it.
6, so you don't get to first place, really.
That's fair.
You get the
and
average.
we decided, first place. Drum roll, please. And it's Animal Farm.
Animal Farm, Lawson and
Hey.
It was so exciting. It was hard for me to hear. Animal Farm.
Okay.
What place was it?
Third.
First. First place.
What?
No, that mistake
I
has
made
been
it
made.
a bit quicker because I thought we have a bit of a time limit here.
That is true.
That's okay. I run the next stream and I'm probably going to cancel it anyway, so we can go a little longer. But first place is Animal Farm. What is second place?
Second place, we have Crumb Snatchers.
Fantastic. And then you mentioned three
after
winners.
that-
Yes.
Yeah, after that we had all the same. They were really very unique, but quality-wise, we couldn't decide.
Guys, really, thanks a lot. I mean, I can really say what I'm talking about. I did a design jam today, but you really did an awesome job. There were 6 amazing games. It was hard to make a decision. Thanks a lot. Wow.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you so much, judges, for being our judges.
Judges.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, judges. Yes, for that and
Thank you.
staying
It
up
was
late.
so much fun.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. So thank you, contestants. Just so we have, I want to make sure I understand this. So we have in last and first place, and thus in the middle, we have Donkey Vault.
Yes.
They're everywhere.
Get wrecked.
We had second place, we had Crumb Snatchers, designed by Omari Akil. And then for first place, we had Animal Farm, designed by the Dimming crew. Congratulations. These were super fun. And they all were really great. I really do genuinely like all these designs. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Well done.
Yes. You all did awesome on that. I don't know if you want to add anything to it, Dave.
No. I thought the same thing. Congratulations, Lawson and Paula. You were awesome. Yeah. You took something that is really heavy, but you made it available for HABA, for kids, for the world, I think, which is awesome. So, and you got awarded for it. So there's that.
Yeah.
Well
So
done.
we'll be having production copies of this at next year's Essen in Dresden. So we'll be in Germany. We'll be ready to demo it for everyone.
Yeah, and
We're gonna start the Kickstarter next week. Yeah.
And you remember Kickstarter exclusive, the useless farm pieces.
Yeah, the table and couch. All right. Thank you, contestants. Thank you all for giving a little over 2 hours. At this point, I think we're going on 2.5 hours with setup time of your day to this design contest. I hope you all had fun. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for agreeing to participate in this weird, wild idea that we had. I would say it was a success. Everything. Thank you, Dave, so much for running all of the technical wizardry. Because holy smokes, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, judges, again for tuning in, staying up late. Awesome. Well, we are going to mail the prizes out to you all, so you'll have prizes. And otherwise, if you are watching, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for asking your questions. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Please make sure that you check out all of these awesome creators. They all have, they all are on the social medias in different places. We'll have links on our social media, but we have Semi-Coop, we have Things Get Dicey, we have Ruel Gaviola and family, we have the brothers Murph, we have Omari Akil, and we have Pointless Parrot, Emma. I don't know how to pronounce your username because it's like Emma Zajava.
And Zaya.
Yeah.
He loves Java.
Sorry. And we have Luza Palooza, who is Dave himself, who is apparently going to stream in 5 minutes. Oh, it's an Ilka!
Wonder Woman.
Yes, so I think what we're going to do, if you were live now, we would raid you, but we can't. Thank you so much, everyone, for being and watching. I need to take a break, so the next stream is actually canceled. If you would like to hang out and see more streaming, go check out the Loses stream here in about 5 minutes. They're going to play or talk about something. Otherwise, you can swing through the HABA Spiel booth. You can find the link in the chat. We have demos running all weekend on Tabletopia via Discord. For that, if you want to play our new releases, some of our older releases as well, please come through the Discord. We have HABA Heroes hanging out and willing to answer all your questions. They will let you know when you can purchase Animal Farm, as well as Crumb Snatchers and Donkey Ball. If they're watching, I don't know if they're even aware that this is happening over there. So you can go demo the Miyabi, Hanga, Dragon Draft, The Key. We have lots of great stuff, lots of great content and streams happening the rest. Is there a quiz broken Spiel Hunt code? Oh, maybe.
That is actually tomorrow, but there is a daily HABA code that I will put in the chat in like a minute or so.
Oh, I have it right now. Can I just send
yes,
it right
please.
now?
Yeah, do that.
There you go. That is the Saturday Spiel Hunt code, if you are curious. So, awesome. All right, thank you. We can say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Later. Bye.
Look at with the sound effects. Fantastic.